Bridge cards from college students getting and using them to attempts to crack down on fraud in the state of Michigan. It's a story we've been following for months now, and this time, when state revenues are decreasing, efforts to make sure money is not being wasted are getting a lot more attention and being ramped up. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin went to the Capitol today to look at efforts to police these programs and find out why they might not go very far.
Reforming government and in the process saving the state some much needed money has been a real hot topic here in Lansing this year. Just this week, Republicans in the House of Representatives introduced bills they say would do just that. But even if they would, do they really have a chance of being acted on?
Well, I'm optimistic at this point. The governor has said that she's a little more interested in taking up reform in general. This is a great way to start working with us on reforms.
Representative Bob Janetsky is one of several Republicans supporting ideas that would, among other things, stop prisoners from receiving bridge cards. Those are the cards used to provide food and other assistance to people in need. Make sure college students who get those very same cards are not being claimed as dependents by their parents, and make sure that merchants verify the identity of people using bridge cards, and implement random drug testing for welfare recipients, and that's just a few of the ideas. But as with so many things in Lansing, a lot depends on politics, and in this case, Republicans are in the vast minority in the House, and though Janetsky is optimistic, is that realistic? Doesn't the problem still exist that if a Republican-introduced bill goes in, it's not likely to be considered?
Yeah, definitely. There's still a lot of partisanship, unfortunately.
These bills are far from the only reform ideas floating around Lansing, but the questions still exist. In an election year, when so much else has to be accomplished, can reform really be done at the same time the budget has to be balanced? We'll be here in Lansing to follow the process. I'm Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.